Progressive Skills in English by Terry Phillips and Anna Phillips. Copyright 2011. Garnet Publishing Limited. CD 1. Progressive Skills in English, Level 2 Coursebook. 1.1. Theme 1. Culture and Civilization. Lesson 1.1. Vocabulary for Listening. Coming of Age. Exercise B1. Listen to a talk about births, marriages and deaths and check your ideas.
People who study modern society are called sociologists, but people who study primitive societies, or societies in the past, are called anthropologists. According to anthropologists, all societies past and present have celebrated the happy things in life, like births and marriages with special events. All societies have remembered the sad things in life, like deaths. These events are called rituals. The events have procedures, and people follow them exactly. What are the origins of rituals? Anthropologists say that rituals are a way of talking to God, or the gods. People come together to celebrate or remember something. For example, there are harvest festivals at the end of the summer in many countries. They thank God for the harvest. They want God to send the sun and the rain. Then they will have a good harvest the next year too. Are traditional festivals dying in your country? In the past, parents taught their children about the procedures. They were passed down from one generation to the next. But nowadays, modern societies in some countries are losing the rituals of the past.
(1.2) Lesson 1.2. Real-time listening, Seijin no Hi. Exercise C1. Listen to the talk once. Yuri pauses a few times during her talk. Guess the next word on each occasion.
I'm going to talk to you today about a festival in... The festival is called Seijin no Hi, which is spelt Seijin-no-Hi. The name means the Coming of Age Festival. It is a very old. It started at least 800 years. Coming of age is celebrated all around the... Coming of age means a child becomes an... In some countries, it is only for boys or only for... But in Japan, the festival is for boys and... In some countries, children come of age at 18 or 16 or even 14, but in Japan, coming of age happens at 20 years. The festival takes place on the second Monday of January each. So all boys and girls who become 20 that year can take part in the Seijin no Hi. Coming of age means different things in different... In some countries, it means you can drive a... In other countries, it means you can get... In Japan, it means you can vote. And... The day starts with a ceremony in the local town hall. Town halls are local government offices. The ceremony is called Seijin Shiki. First, a government official makes a... Then he gives each boy and girl a small... Before going to the girls put on traditional dresses called kimonos. The word is spelt K-I-M-O-N-O. They usually rent the kimonos because these special dresses can cost as much as a... The boys used to wear dark kimonos too, but now most of them wear business. After attending the ceremony, the new adults go to special Finally, the young people go. It is usually very late at. They went out in the morning as children. They go home as.
One 1.3. Listen again and check your ideas.
I'm going to talk to you today about a festival in Japan. The festival is called Seijin no Hi, which is spelt Seijin-no-Hi. The name means the Coming of Age Festival. It is a very old festival. It started at least 800 years ago. Coming of age is celebrated all around the world. Coming of age means a child becomes an adult. In some countries, it is only for boys or only for girls. But in Japan, the festival is for boys and girls. In some countries, children come of age at 18 or 16 or even 14. But in Japan, coming of age happens at 20 years old. The festival takes place on the second Monday of January each year. So all boys and girls who become 20 that year can take part in the Seijin no Hi. Coming of age means different things in different countries. In some countries, it means you can drive a car. In other countries, it means you can get married. In Japan, it means you can vote and smoke. The day starts with a ceremony in the local town hall. Town halls are local government offices. The ceremony is called Seijin Shiki. First, a government official makes a speech. Then he gives each boy and girl a small present. Before going to the ceremony, the girls put on traditional dresses called kimonos. The word is spelt K-I-M-O-N-O. They usually rent the kimonos because these special dresses can cost as much as a car. The boys used to wear dark kimonos too, but now most of them wear business suits. After attending the ceremony, the new adults go to special parties. Finally, the young people go home. It is usually very late at night. They went out in the morning as children. They go home as adults.
One 1.4. Exercise F2. Listen to some sentences. Number the words above in order.
1. I'm going to talk to you today about a festival. 2. An official makes a speech. 3. There is a ceremony at the town hall. 4. Each boy and girl receives a present. 5. Coming of age is when a child becomes an adult. 6. All the young men and women attend. 7. After that, there are special parties. 8. This is a traditional event in Japan. 9. Coming of age is celebrated all around the world. 10. Town halls are local government offices.
One 1.5. Lesson 1.3. Learning new listening skills following a sequence of events. Exercise A2. Listen. Tick the word you hear in each case.
1. First of all, I'm going to talk about coming of age in general. 2. People celebrate festivals all over the world. 3. At the start of the ceremony, everyone sings a song. 4. She got a present from her friends. 5. There is always a ritual involved in a festival. 6. We have a big party after the ceremony. 7. Everybody eats a traditional meal. 8. The main event is in the morning. 9. Parents pass rituals on to their children. 10. There is an official dinner in the evening.
(1.6) Exercise C. Listen and number the events in order. Sweet 16 is a coming-of-age ceremony for girls in the United States of America. It is for girls who have reached the age of 16. On the day of the ceremony, first, the girl lights 16 candles. The candles represent 16 important people in her life. Then she sits in a chair. Her father helps her take off flat shoes and put on shoes with high heels. Next, the father and daughter dance. Finally, everybody watches a video of the girl from babyhood to the present day.
Goyuji is a coming-of-age ceremony for boys in Korea. It is for boys who have reached the age of 20. Before going to the ceremony, the boy visits the grave of one of his ancestors. At the ceremony, the boy changes his clothes 3 times. After changing his clothes each time, he listens to advice from the guests. After the 3rd time, the guests wish him health, good luck, and a long life. Next, the boy drinks from a special cup and bows to the guests. Then, the boy is given a new name. Finally, the boy is congratulated on becoming an adult.
(1.7) Lesson 1.4. Grammar for listening. Identifying singular and plural. After or before plus gerund. Exercise A. Listen. Is each subject singular or plural?
1. The house is very interesting. 2. The houses are very interesting. 3. The rituals are very strange. 4. The festival is very old. 5. The main event happens in the morning. 6. The parties happen in the evening. 7. The girls sit on the floor. 8. The father dances with his daughter. 9. The mother gives presents to her son. 10. The officials make speeches. 11. The day starts early. 12. The guests watch a video.
(1.8) Exercise B. Listen. Number the subjects in order. There are extra subjects you do not need.
1. After getting money from the bank, the man goes to the supermarket. 2. Before leaving home, the woman always turns off all the lights. 3. After playing football on Wednesday evening, the boy is very tired. 4. Before going to the ceremony, the girls make special presents. 5. After making speeches, the officials shake hands with the guests. 6. After listening to the speech, the students leave the hall. 7. After checking all the application forms, the manager makes a shortlist. 8. Before attending the interview, the candidates research the company. 9. After interviewing all the candidates, the interviewer chose the best one. 10. After hitting the rain droplets, the light splits into the colours of the rainbow.
(1.9) Lesson 1.5 Applying new listening skills. Quinceañera. Exercise B. Listen to her talk. Make notes of the important points.
I'm going to talk to you this morning about a festival in Mexico. It is called Quinceañera, spelt Quinceañera. The name means 15 years. The festival is for girls, and it happens when a girl becomes 15 years old. It is a coming-of-age celebration. It is a very old ritual. It may come from the Aztecs, people who lived in Mexico 1,000 years ago. In the past in Mexico, parents expected a daughter to get married after she was 15. But today, it just means the end of childhood. It means the child has become an adult. The girl usually wears a long pink or a long white dress. She wears flat shoes. In other words, shoes with no heels. She wears these shoes at the beginning of the ceremony, but changes them to shoes with high heels during the ceremony. The shoes with high heels are another sign. She is not a child anymore. She is a woman. On the girl's 15th birthday, there are several special events. First, the girl's family and friends go to a ceremony. The ceremony is in a church. There are speeches in the church. Then, a number of people walk with the birthday girl. There are 14 couples, one couple for each year of her life. Next, the girl gives a small doll to her younger sister. Once again, this represents the end of childhood. The girl played with dolls, but she is an adult now. She will not play with dolls anymore. After that, the girl gets special presents. For example, she gets a tiara for her head. Princesses wear tiaras, so this means she is a princess in the eyes of God. It also means she has lived through childhood. Finally, after attending the ceremony, the guests go to a party in a local hall or at the home of the girl's parents.